On January 31st, 2026, the world's attention snapped to the Philippines. It was a day that would be remembered for years to come, a day when history shifted, and the global spotlight landed on a nation often overlooked in the tech race. Headlines blared across every screen and newspaper. Musk lands in Manila. Starlink goes live. The news spread like wildfire, igniting conversations from bustling city streets to the most remote villages. This wasn't Silicon Valley or Shenzhen. This was the Philippines, a vibrant nation of over 7,600 islands, suddenly thrust into the center of a technological revolution. For the first time, the archipelago was not just catching up, but leading the charge. Excitement buzzed through the air, mingling with skepticism. Some cheered, others questioned. Could this really change everything? The mood was electric, filled with hope and uncertainty. This was more than a product launch, it was a paradigm shift. The world watched as the Philippines became the stage for a bold new experiment in connectivity. For decades, technological progress trickled down from the world's richest nations. Innovations arrived late, if at all. But today, the script flipped. The Philippines was no longer waiting for the future, it was helping to write it. Elon Musk had chosen the Philippines for his boldest project yet, to blanket the entire archipelago with high-speed internet from space. It was a vision as ambitious as it was audacious, promising to connect every island, every home, no matter how remote. The promise was not just about faster downloads or streaming videos. It was about a fundamental rewiring of the nation's future, unlocking opportunities for education, business, and connection that had always seemed out of reach for millions. Why here? The Philippines is a land of breathtaking beauty and global connections, but also a country deeply fragmented by its geography. Its islands, mountains, and seas have long made communication a challenge. For millions living in remote provinces, the digital world was little more than a rumor, something seen on TV but never truly experienced. Until now. Musk's arrival signaled the end of digital isolation. It was a moment of celebration, of hope, and of new beginnings for communities long left behind. Connectivity, Musk declared to a captivated audience, is a universal right. His words echoed across the nation, stirring imaginations and sparking debate. The announcement sent shockwaves through the local telecom industry and ignited passionate discussions in Parliament, on news panels, and in homes everywhere. What would this mean for the country's future? Could this finally solve a problem that had stumped generations? The implications were staggering, and the questions profound. This was more than technology. It was a promise of inclusion, a chance for every Filipino to join the digital age, and a bold step toward a truly globalized future, one where no one is left behind. Elon Musk's arrival in Manila was headline news, capturing the attention of millions across the country. The anticipation was palpable, with crowds gathering at the airport and media outlets broadcasting every moment live. For many Filipinos, this was more than just a celebrity visit. It was a sign that the world was watching and that change was on the horizon. He wasn't just a CEO, he was a symbol of a future within reach, embodying the hope that technology could bridge the gap between dreams and reality. His presence electrified the atmosphere, inspiring young innovators and seasoned leaders alike. Musk's message was clear. Starlink isn't just another ISP. It's a revolutionary new utility, delivered from space, designed to reach places where cables and towers simply can't go. This was about more than faster internet. It was about rewriting the rules of connectivity. The goal? Connect the unconnected. Those left behind by traditional infrastructure, living in remote villages and isolated islands. For these communities, reliable internet was once a distant dream, but now, hope was arriving from the stars. Starlink's satellite dishes could leapfrog the barriers that stopped fiber and cell towers, bringing high-speed access to places where geography and cost had always been obstacles. Suddenly, the digital divide seemed conquerable. Musk's vision was ambitious, a digital blanket over every school, clinic, and home, no matter how remote. He imagined a future where every child could learn online, every patient could access telemedicine, and every family could connect with the world. The promise of 100 Mbps speeds in isolated regions sounded miraculous, transforming daily life and opening doors to education, business, and opportunity. For many, it was the first time they could truly participate in the digital age. The rollout would start in the hardest-hit areas, partnering with local communities to ensure the technology met real needs. It was a grassroots approach, building trust and cooperation from day one. This wasn't a corporate takeover, but a collaborative effort to empower from the ground up. Local technicians were trained, jobs were created, and communities took ownership of their digital future. The Philippines would be the proof of concept, a living lab for global connectivity, where success could inspire similar transformations in other nations facing the same challenges. If Starlink could work here, in a nation of over 7,000 islands, it could work anywhere. The world was watching, eager to see if this bold experiment would succeed. Musk's focus was sharp, his rhetoric inspiring. He spoke not just of technology, but of hope, resilience, and the power of human connection. His goal was simple yet profound: to digitally unify a nation of islands and show the world a new path forward, one where no one is left behind, and where the future is truly within reach for all. The digital divide in the Philippines is a vast chasm, carved by the country's unique geography and deepened by economic realities. With over 7,000 islands scattered across the Pacific, connecting every community is a monumental challenge. In bustling cities like Manila, internet access is almost taken for granted. People stream, work, and connect with ease, and digital life pulses through every street and cafe. But in remote villages, internet is a rare luxury. Many children still study by candlelight, and families rely on outdated methods to communicate and learn. Starlink, with its constellation of satellites, aims to bridge this gap and bring hope to those left behind. Laying underwater cables across thousands of islands is not only costly, but also painfully slow, often taking years to reach the most isolated communities. Building and maintaining cell towers in rugged, remote terrain is equally difficult, with many towers left unfinished or abandoned. For-profit telecom companies naturally focus on densely populated cities, leaving millions in rural areas disconnected and isolated from the digital world. Starlink sidesteps these barriers entirely. Data beams down from space directly to a simple dish, no matter how remote the location. Whether it's a mountain village or a coastal fishing community, Starlink brings the promise of high-speed internet to places once thought unreachable. Now, a remote village can enjoy the same fast, reliable internet as a skyscraper in the heart of the city. This technology democratizes access, opening doors to education, business, and opportunity in ways never before possible for millions of Filipinos. Even in areas where coverage exists, high costs often keep families offline, making the internet an unaffordable dream for many. Starlink's community-based models aim to change this by sharing access, making it more affordable and accessible for everyone. A single Starlink connection at a school or community center can become a digital lifeline, transforming the lives of an entire village. Suddenly, families can make video calls, students can access online resources, and small businesses can reach new markets. The digital world, once distant and out of reach, is now closer than ever, opening up a future of possibilities for every Filipino, no matter where they live. Starlink's impact is best seen in real lives. Maria, a student in the Sierra Madre, now accesses global knowledge at her community hall. Jose, a fisherman in Samar, checks real-time weather and market prices, making his work safer and more profitable. A rural nurse in the Visayas consults specialists via video, saving lives and money. A family with an OFW parent finally enjoys clear, stable video calls, sharing birthdays and daily moments. For millions, Starlink isn't just about data, it's about safety, opportunity, and connection. It turns isolation into inclusion. Clinics become connected to national healthcare. Students collaborate across islands. Families bridge oceans with a click. The Philippines' geography, thousands of islands, rugged terrain, has long stymied infrastructure. This complexity makes it the ideal testbed for Starlink's satellite tech. Traditional internet relies on vulnerable cables and towers, often destroyed by typhoons. Starlink's satellites orbit above, immune to storms and quakes. As long as there's a dish and power, communities can reconnect after disaster. This resilience is a game-changer for disaster response. Connecting the Philippines would prove satellite internet's power for developing nations. Musk isn't just selling a product. He's validating a new model for global connectivity. For Musk, the Philippines is just one step in a larger vision. Starlink's revenue helps fund his ultimate goal, a self-sustaining city on Mars. The synergy with Tesla is clear. Solar panels and batteries can power Starlink in off-grid areas. The vision schools and clinics powered by the sun, connected by satellites. This leapfrogs old polluting infrastructure, offering a sustainable, decentralized model. The Philippines could become a blueprint for clean, connected development. Musk isn't just selling internet, he's selling a future that's green and global. Each connection here brings humanity closer to a sustainable, multi-planetary future. Universal internet is a catalyst for the Philippine economy. Starlink's rollout creates jobs, installers, support staff, logistics. Small businesses in rural areas can finally compete online. Artisans sell globally. Farmers join modern supply chains. Reliable internet sparks local innovation. Apps, telehealth, fintech for the unbanked. Foreign investment grows as BPOs expand beyond major cities. Economic opportunity spreads, easing urban congestion and fueling balanced growth. The ripple effect lifts the entire nation. The path to a connected Philippines isn't easy. Affordability is a major hurdle. Hardware and subscriptions are costly for many. Community access and government support are vital to reach everyone. Power supply is another challenge. Many remote areas lack reliable electricity. Tesla's solar and battery solutions help, but add cost. Digital literacy is crucial. People need skills to use the internet safely and productively. A nationwide education campaign is essential. Regulatory support is needed to streamline permits and imports. Overcoming these challenges will determine Starlink's true impact. If Starlink succeeds in the Philippines, it's a global game changer. The country becomes a blueprint for bridging the digital divide in developing nations. Satellite tech proves itself as a scalable, transformative solution. The world sees a new, faster, more democratic model for connectivity. Lessons learned here on regulation, community access, and digital literacy guide others. The project sparks hope and innovation far beyond these islands. Geography no longer dictates destiny. The Philippines could become a symbol of global unity and inclusion. This is the moment the global village truly begins to include every village.